Have you ever looked at your bank account and thought, where did all my money go? You worked all week. You didn't splurge. And yet, your balance is nearly zero. Here's the twist. It's not always about how much you earn. It's about how you plan what you do with it. And that's where a weekly budget planner becomes your secret weapon. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to set one up from scratch, even if you've never budgeted a day in your life. And you'll discover the one trick that almost guarantees you stay on track every single week. Number 1. Why weekly budgeting beats monthly budgeting. Most people plan monthly. Sounds smart, right? One paycheck goes in, rent goes out, repeat. But life doesn't happen monthly. Life happens weekly. Groceries? Weekly. Gas? Weekly. Eating out on Friday nights? Definitely weekly. When you budget weekly, you stay closer to your spending. You can catch problems faster, course correct instantly, and reduce the risk of overdrafting or going over your credit limit. Let's say you get paid every Friday. A weekly budget means you plan your next 7 days in advance, not 4 vague weeks ahead where everything feels fuzzy. It's like switching from binoculars to a microscope. You see more. You control more. Number 2. Step 1. Know your income. Before you can plan your spending, you've got to know what's coming in. Take your net income. That's what lands in your bank account after taxes. Let's say you work at a coffee shop and make $600 a week after taxes. That's your starting point. If you get tips, gig money, or extra cash from side hustles, write those down too. Just don't count money you hope to earn. Count what's actually real. Begin with facts, not feelings. Number 3. Step 2. Track your essentials. Start with the non-negotiables. These are the things you must pay for to survive and function: rent or shared housing payments, transportation, groceries, phone bill. For example, if your rent is $800 a month, divide it by 4. That's $200 per week. Groceries might be $100. Gas may be $40. This is your bare bones list. If you got laid off tomorrow, these are the things you'd still have to find a way to cover. Number 4. Step 3. List your extras. Now we look at the flexible stuff: streaming subscriptions, eating out, coffee runs, shopping, entertainment. This is where money loves to sneak away. Think back to last week. Did you order delivery twice? Buy a new phone case you didn't need? Add it all up. Let's say you spent $45 on takeout, $20 on Netflix, and $30 on random Target finds. That's $95 you may not even remember spending, but your wallet does. When you budget weekly, you give yourself a limit for these extras. Think of it like giving every dollar a job before it slips out the door. Number 5. Use the 50-30-20 rule, but weekly. This rule is simple and smart. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, 20% for saving or debt. If your weekly income is $600, $300 goes to essentials, $180 to lifestyle choices, $120 to savings or debt payoff. You can adjust these numbers, but the rule gives you a solid starting framework. And remember, just because you can spend $180 on wants doesn't mean you should every week. Some weeks you might tighten that belt and push more towards savings. That's how freedom is built. Number 6. Pick a weekly budget day. This step is small, but powerful. Choose a day, say Sunday night or Friday morning, to sit down and plan your upcoming week. Make it a ritual: coffee in hand, budget sheet open. Ask yourself, what bills are due this week? Any events or expenses coming up? How much do I want to save? It takes just 15 minutes, but those 15 minutes can save you from days of stress and hundreds of wasted dollars. Number 7. Use the right budget tool for you. Paper or digital, it doesn't matter. Use what works. You can print out a weekly budget planner, use an app like Every Dollar or Good Budget, or make your own spreadsheet on Google Sheets. Here's a fun tip. Color code your spending categories: blue for essentials, green for savings, red for wants. It makes your money visual, and your brain loves visuals. If you're into old school notebooks, go for it. What matters is that you use it. Even a sticky note is better than nothing if it keeps your plan in your face. Number 8. The envelope hack, even digitally. This is an old school trick, but it works like magic. You create envelopes for each spending category. Let's say you have $100 for groceries. That's your grocery envelope. When you shop, Only use what's in that envelope. No cheating, no extra swipes. These days, apps like Good Budget let you create virtual envelopes, or you can simply make separate bank accounts or use cashback cards for each category. Example: half. One card for gas, another for entertainment, another for groceries. It creates invisible walls, and those walls protect your money. Number 9. Save first, not last. Most people budget like this: earn, spend, then maybe save whatever is left. That's backward. Instead, pay yourself first. If your goal is to save $50 a week, take that out as soon as your paycheck lands. Put it in a savings account. Hide it if you must. The key is making savings automatic. Example: if you get paid Friday morning, set up an auto transfer to move money to savings by Friday afternoon. You'll be amazed how quickly your emergency fund or travel fund grows without feeling the pinch. Number 10. Track every dollar. But don't go crazy. You don't need to be perfect, but you do need to be aware. Track your spending as it happens, or at least once every 2 days. This can be as simple as a note on your phone. Gas, $40. Lunch, $12. Movie, $18. Or use free apps like Mint or Pocket Guard that connect to your bank account. The point is to know where your money is going, not guess. Guessing is what got you off track in the first place. Number 11. Adjust weekly based on real life. Your budget is not a prison. It's a plan, and plans change. Some weeks are more expensive: birthdays, car repairs, travel. Other weeks are slow and simple. Adjust your budget every single week to match your reality. For example, if your water bill is due this week, shift some want money to cover it. If your car doesn't need gas this week, throw that $40 into savings. Be flexible. Stay smart. Number 12. Add a weekly oops fund. Let's be real. Life throws curveballs. You forget your friend's birthday. A tire goes flat. You spill coffee on your laptop. That's why you should set aside $20 to $40 a week as your oops buffer. It's not a luxury. It's a safety net. It helps you handle surprises without blowing up your entire budget. And when you don't use it, that's bonus savings. Number 13. Celebrate tiny wins. Saving $10 this week might not feel like much, but do that 52 times. That's $520. Did you stay under your grocery budget? That's a win. Avoided late fees? Another win. Budgeting is a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger you get. So, reward yourself. Not with spending, but maybe with a fun walk, a dollar store find, or just a proud moment in your journal. Number 14. Set weekly goals. Every week, set one small financial goal. It could be spend $20 less on takeout, or save an extra $10. Small goals keep you motivated and give you a reason to check in with your budget. They also help you build better habits over time without overwhelming yourself. For example, challenge yourself to do a no-spend week on non-essentials and see how creative you can get. You'll be surprised how good it feels to hit those mini milestones. Number 15. Budget with a partner or family member. If you live with someone or share finances, budgeting should be a team sport. Weekly budgeting works best when everyone's on the same page. Sit down together once a week and go over the numbers. Talk about upcoming expenses, goals, and what's working or not. This avoids misunderstandings like, "I thought you were paying the electric bill." It builds trust and keeps financial tension out of the relationship. Plus, you can cheer each other on as you hit your goals. Number 16. Review and reflect every Sunday. At the end of each week, look back at what happened. Did you stay on budget? What did you overspend on? What surprised you? This isn't about guilt. It's about growth. For example, if you notice you overspend every Friday night, maybe plan a fun, cheaper Friday tradition instead. Reflection helps you spot patterns so you can make smarter choices next week. It turns budgeting from a task into a learning tool. Number 17. Automate what you can. Set up auto pay for bills and auto transfer for savings. This removes the risk of forgetting something or spending the money before it's gone. Let's say your rent, phone bill, and savings are all automated the day after payday. That means you only have to manage what's left. No more juggling due dates. Less stress. More control. Automation makes discipline effortless. Number 18. Visualize your progress. Use charts, trackers, or coloring pages to see how far you've come. Print out a savings tracker and color it in as you hit goals, or use a digital app that shows progress bars. Seeing your money journey in visuals triggers motivation. Example, watching your debt thermometer fill up as you pay it down each week feels amazing. Visuals make abstract numbers feel real and exciting. Number 19. Create a weekly budget template. Instead of starting from scratch every time, make a weekly template. It can be a simple layout. Income at the top, then categories underneath. Leave space to plug in actual numbers each week. This saves you time and keeps your process consistent. You can even laminate one and use a dry erase marker if you're into paper tracking. Consistency builds momentum. Number 20. Give every dollar a job. Don't let any money just sit around waiting to be spent randomly. Every dollar should have a purpose. Save it, spend it, or stash it for later. Let's say you have $47 left over after expenses this week. Decide what you'll do with it. Maybe put $20 toward a trip, $20 into savings, and keep $7 for fun. When your money has a job, it works harder for you. It also reduces the chances of it disappearing. Number 21. Include sinking funds in your weekly plan. Sinking funds are savings buckets for specific future expenses. Think holidays, car repairs, school fees, or a wedding. Break big expenses into bite-sized chunks by saving a little weekly. For example, if you want to spend $300 on holiday gifts in December and it's August, save $15 per week. No more panicking when those big bills come. Your weekly planner makes sure you're ready. Number 22. Don't budget too tight. Leave some breathing room. If you budget every single dollar without flexibility, one surprise can throw everything off. Add a $10 to $20 wiggle room line in your plan. It helps you stay realistic. Budgeting isn't about being perfect. It's about being prepared. When your plan has room for life to happen, you're more likely to stick with it. Number 23. Plan for fun. Yes, really. Fun is not the enemy of budgeting. In fact, if you don't plan for joy, your budget becomes a chore. Set aside money weekly for things that make you smile. Maybe it's a coffee date, a Friday movie, or a small treat. Budgeting for joy keeps your life balanced. It reminds you that money is a tool, not a punishment. Number 24. Reset when you mess up. You will mess up. Everyone does. You'll overspend one week. Forget to track. Blow your food budget. That's not failure. That's life. What matters is that you reset the following week. A weekly budget is beautiful because it's short-term. You don't have to wait until next month to start fresh. Every 7 days, you get a clean slate. So, now that you know how to create your own weekly budget planner, are you ready to tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went? Which budgeting tip from this video are you most excited to try this week? Let me know in the comments.